Marshawn Govan.
You got it right.
All right.
You got it right the first time.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
No problem.
And I know you have different aspects of your business. I'm not sure which one you want to talk about today, but I'm just going to give you the floor.
Well, we're going to talk about our newest product that we got. It's called CashPass. So I even brought you a T-shirt since you're the host of the show.
Wow,
so
I
want to let you know that it's
you.
called CashPass. So this is for you.
Thank you.
CashPass has been around for a while. What it is a prepaid Visa debit card that allows individuals that don't have access to a bank account. They might need to pay their bills online, or they don't just have to keep money at home under the mattress or anything like that. They can come to us and they can get real-time support from a person. We activate them in the store, we issue them in the store, and we load them in the store. So it only takes a 5-minute process from the time they walk in and the time they walk out. So that's what we're able to offer them, something that's convenient, safe, secure. It's FDIC secured. And, they don't really just got to worry about, I don't have a bank account. Or if they don't have time to sit in line to wait for deposit their checks, they can download the mobile app and take a picture, and it loads right onto their card as well. So there's a lot of different features, involved with that. And then what we like to do, too, is since we're also a finance lender, so we're also approved by the regulators, which is the state of California, who actually oversees all the banks, all the money transmitters, all the financial lenders, the mortgage lenders. So we're all licensed by the same department that issues the license. So what we are, offering is something that is legitimate, and consumers don't have to worry about something that, is a scam, or worry about their information not being secure or confidential, or any type of transaction. So we're going to make sure that we're going to provide that customer service for them as well. And if they, sometimes times get hard, they can come to us and borrow money. We offer short-term loans anywhere from $100 to $250, and then we have our other loans that are originally from $400 to $2,500. Some of them are secure, some of them are unsecured. And in these day and time, we know that cash is king. So what we offer is CashPass, which is king. And right now, I think it's one of the hottest things on the market. If people don't know what their options are, or where they can go to in turn to get some kind of a short-term assistance or a loan, it's not a guarantee that everybody gets approved. But we took the decisions out of the bank's hands and put it into our employees' hands. So, we're looking at real-time information. We're looking at your circumstances and your facts, and we're not just using big data or algorithms to judge on how we're going to lend to a person. So we're going to hear your problems, and we're going to look at your ability to repay. So if you can afford to pay us back, then it's one of the safest, securest way for us to lend money, as well as help, our customers, and as well as build those relationships up.
Wow, that sounds great. That sounds like a very good service that you're providing.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, most people, especially during our tax time, we have a new program that we're modeling right now. So if they come in, they can get anywhere up to a $1,500 loan, which is a tax advance loan. And so they don't have to worry about going somewhere and they're going to be, led on a promise that, yeah, you're going to get approved, or, like I said, the decisions are not in the bank's hands any longer. It's actually in our company's hands. So now you're actually having a person making those decisions. And right now, the cash pad, everybody's approved as long as they have an ID. So getting the card is not the problem. Having the ability to repay, as well as meeting certain credit and interest and other criteria, getting approved for our loan product, that's kind of a different process. But in order to get the CashPass card, we made it accessible and affordable for everybody. We don't charge to issue those cards. So it's free to come in and enroll and register to pick up a card from us at our store.
So then you make your money from the interest of the
from the loans, from the loans. We don't charge for the cards because we don't sell them. We actually, support our banks. So we're actually supported with different banks. And not only that, if people want to come to us and they want to pay their bills, we're actually Western Union agents. So we have two store locations where they can come in, they can buy money orders, they can pick up, they can send money, they can reload money through our Western Union store. So all you have to do is fill out one of these forms right here, and put their basic information in there. They get a copy of their receipt as well as their money control number to let them know that their card has been funded. So within 5 minutes they can know that, hey, this is safe, secure, and it's legitimate. So we're offering some industry professional services out here in the community, and we're so diversified now. So it's really a lot of things that we can offer people that come into our location. And like I said, they don't have to go and go from one line to another store to another store. When it comes to finance, if they needed to pick up a money order to maybe make that initial down payment on a car, or a good faith estimate for buying a house and put it into escrow, they can come in and they can get those money orders. Or let's say they don't have to have a bank account. Well, this does act like a bank account. You can view your statements, view how much your money transactions are. You have 24-hour customer service, U.S. based, so you're not dialing somebody out of town. And if they want to talk to us, then you can actually come in and deal with somebody locally and not have to go through a phone or automated system. You can actually deal with a person that can assist you with any services that you might need.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean,
customer service is huge because
It
I
is.
know all of us get frustrated when you're on the phone forever or you can't talk to anyone. So that's great. It sounds like you have people there actually assisting people that come in.
I mean, we do, and if there's an issue, then what we have to do is we'll say most of our issues are resolved within 24 to 48 hours from a consumer point of view, and so we want to make sure that they know they're getting that best customer service that they're going to get, and they're going to get the bang for their buck. And like I said, everybody is able to get a card from us, no matter, long as they have an ID, and because we got to make sure we're verifying who they are, and making sure we go through our identification process. But once they meet the identification process, having a card is pretty much 100% guaranteed, as long as they have a photo ID. The other services and the other benefits, we'll also give them a pamphlet and a brochure, which is informational for them, so that they can also understand, what the terms are, the conditions, and how they're going to be able to use that card, and some of the features that do come with that card. And the lending part of it is just like your cake and then your ice cream. Mm-hmm. So, if they come in and they have a situation or real-time need and they can't go to any community services, then we can help them with the short-term needs based on if they can have the ability to repay. So we want to be responsible with how we're lending, who we're lending to, as well as giving them their options. We also offer unsecured loans as well as secured loans. So if they have a vehicle or a title they want to place, then we can also lend up to $2,500, which is our minimum loan value, through some of our partners. So it's a great program. Especially, they get to keep their vehicle, they get to still, pay off some bills, catch up on their rent. They don't have to worry about, going through some hard times. If they need to buy food, groceries, or whatever it might be, we're just giving them that, that immediate need that they have, and they can pay it back anywhere from 12 months, 24 months, 30 months, 36 months. So it's really affordable, and, we're willing to work with them as we'll also refinance existing loans through some of our partners as well.
So, I know you sent in some videos or
Correct.
something.
There is a video that explains a little bit more about the card, how does it work. So, it's something that people might not heard of, but everybody knows everything most now is on YouTube. So you can YouTube about CashPass. It's Visa. It's a Visa card, which holds a license to it, and so that's why you also get a personalized card. Once you get your card activated, you'll get a card in the mail with your name on it and everything. So you have your PIN to access it. It's just like an ATM card at the bank, but basically you don't have to go into a bank. You can actually come into us, which is we're considered money service business, and pick up these kind of cards and use them for the purposes they need to be used for, which is keeping your money safe and secure, as well as being able to pay your bills.
And I think it's ready to go. Do you want to play it right now?
Yeah, we can go ahead and play that video.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that.
Setting up direct deposit sounds complicated, but with Visa Prepaid, it's simpler than you think. In fact, it takes just one direct deposit form from your HR department. Let's take a look. Choose checking account, add the name of the financial institution, then put in the routing number and the account number. What if I don't know the name of the financial institution, the routing number, or the account number? That's easy too. You can find them on the card provider's website. Otherwise, you can call the 800 number on the back of the card, or talk to an associate at your card provider's stores or branches. It's really that simple. Just one form from your employer, fill it out, and turn it into your HR department. In a few weeks, your paycheck will be automatically loaded to your card, and you can verify that by checking your balance online. No more lines or hassle. It's your money, in your pocket instantly on paydays. It's that simple with Visa Prepaid.
Okay, so that was very interesting, and I'm sure it was very informative for everyone. Now, if anybody has a question, they can just go on the website or call you?
They can go on the website and call me. And, like I said, it's really also meant for direct deposits. Everybody knows that direct deposits come first before a paper check. So if they want to get, they work for a job that offers direct deposit, they can get that, a day in advance and having to wait for the checks to come out the next day. It's also secured. It's FDIC secured. So if, anything happens with their money, then they don't have to worry about that. It's actually backed by a bank, and it's, like I said, it's cash is king right now. And, the only way to keep your money safe and secure is, they can just put it on a card. And if there's no money on there, you don't have to worry about no overdraft fees. You don't have to worry about nobody. If you want to shop online, then you can use that to shop online and don't have to worry about your other debit cards being compromised.
And there was another aspect you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, there is
or-
another aspect. So what we were doing is, we went back to our think tank last year in December. Congress did pass a bill. So what's going to happen in January when tax time comes, everybody's going to file their taxes, and they're not going to understand what's going on yet, because they're going to be like, well, where's my refund? Well, how come I haven't gotten my money now? It's been 30 days. Well, what they're going to do is, now anybody that has a kid or claiming an earned income tax credit, they're going to have to wait till February 15th. So basically, anything that's e-filed to the IRS and they're waiting on their refunds, they're not going to really start processing until February 15th or later. So that means if they open up January 21st, we're going to be almost 3 weeks out. Some people might not wait. Some people might wait until 30 days, which is the end of February. So that's what this is going to be a bridge for. It's going to be a bridge to help them get, from point A to point B until their refund comes in, and they don't have to worry about, okay, going through a hardship, how am I going to pay this loan back, because their tax refund is going to be able to pay that back for them. So it's basically going to be, using a portion of their refund to apply for a loan. So it's not keeping them in debt. It's just another way of,
Kind of buying them time.
And it's an easier way of paying back a loan than have to worry about, okay, well, I'm cash strapped now and I can't make this payment, and what I'm going to do now. So that's why we also go through a review process, and we want to make sure they fill out a financial budget. And so we want to look at all their household bills, all their household expenses, and see what they do qualify for, than just pulling the trigger saying, here goes this money and you can run with it. So we're not that kind of a lender. We're a little bit more of a conservative small lender. We're a small business. But we want to be able also to help our consumers. So we have 3 divisions to our company. We have a tax, finance, and insurance. So what this does is the tax and finance have merged together, and that's what we came up with this product, as well as all these other financial services that we're able to offer our customers.
And that's obviously not opposite, but separate from the CashPass. So do they?
Well, CashPass is just like a vehicle.
Okay.
You have to have a driver that gets in the car, of course, and takes the vehicle where it wants to go. So it's just a vehicle for money, for our consumers to be able to, keep their money on and use it to where they need to use it, whether they're going to go buy groceries, want to go pay their bills. The money service business part of our business, which is our cash advance short-term payment option lender, we call our program called Astro. What that means, we call it no gravity, which means we took the decisions out of the bank's hands, and we're able to fund through our employees and through our training, because we know we have an eye for things, and we look for, what we need to look for, which is bringing in their bank statements, utility bills. We also pull their credit. We're not just credit-based lending. We also look at, their situation and their income, and we look at their ability to repay. And we don't want to always be behind a glass. So this allows us to be able to not have to worry about having, cash in our store, and we can be able to, have that money to put it on the card, which makes it, convenient for us as well as convenient for our consumers, and it's safe for everybody.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys thought of every
We're more
angle.
personable. We're more, you got to come in and get to meet us, get to talk to us, and, sign our papers, in front of us in person. We do have some email aspects and online portion of it, but we're a direct-based, face-to-face kind of a assistance and lender, as well as helping people with their financial needs, and whether it might be paying their cell phone bill, paying their PG&E bill, or they might need to borrow a little money until payday.
Now, if they want to get a hold of you, what's the best way? Is the website calling you?
They can actually go through the website. They can get information on the website, but the best way is to call us. We have a toll-free number, which is the 866-675-3933. Just want to press extension 3, which is going to get you to the finance side. If you want to get to the tax side of it, then you're going to press extension 2, and then we have other extensions. So those are 2 of the best extensions, extension 2 and extension 3. Or if they want to come down to our locations, we're actually not too far from Central Valley. We have an office on Belmont and Fulton, which is 909 East Belmont Avenue, as well as 2440 North Weber. That's one of our newest locations that we opened up. But, most likely we're almost available 24 hours a day by phone. But in person, we're only available from 10 to 6:30 in the p.m.
And that's Monday through Friday?
Monday through Saturday. And then during tax season, through January through April, we're open 7 days a week.
Wow. Boy, you provide great customer service.
And we want to let people know, we do have a referral program where if somebody want to refer somebody to us and they want to get their taxes done, they can get anywhere up to $50. And that $50 can be put on their card that they can get as a CashPass, or if they want, then we can just pretty much wire it, to them through Western Union. They can go pick it up, or it goes into their bank account. So there's no more having to come in and pick up a paper check or come in and pick up, their cash for a referral. If we can verify that they sent somebody to us and, helping us grow our business, then they can wake up in the next 2 or 3 days and the money's in their bank.
Wow, that's great.
So we want to make sure, let people know, hey, it's power behind. We got superpowers now, so we want to be able to make sure people are out there, they're doing those super referrals for us. So with superpowers come super referrals, hopefully.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
It does.
And do you have other things that you wanted us to show? Or?
Yeah, we have some other videos about, a little bit more visual. Some people are, more visual learners, and they like to look at, what the products are, look at what the material is, and understand what it is, before they buy or they commit to something. So they can, look at some of those visual programs that we have as far as our marketing material.
Okay, so welcome back to the Real Estate Show with Marshawn Govan.
Correct.
Oh, I almost messed it up.
Almost, but you didn't. You got it right.
All right,
First
thanks.
time.
I have a difficult name, so it's like I always try to, I shouldn't say difficult, unique. So I always try to do the best I can to pronounce somebody else's name right. Okay, so we had referenced a, I guess it's a slide or a card or something that we're showing right now.
Yeah, but basically what those are is marketing, information about, the card, how it works, and it's more of a visual than some people might have had a time to, hear exactly everything that we're talking about, which is this card. To me, I say it's a pretty hot item right now, and for them to really see how it works. The real key features of it is, the direct deposit of it, where they can go, get a direct deposit from their job. They don't have to worry about going to a bank. Some people don't trust banks. They can get it, the same day. They have access to ATM machines, so they don't just have to just go to that specific bank. They can go anywhere that's an ATM machine that accepts Visa with the logo of that on there, or Star or Nice system, and they can access their cash. They can get email and text messages on how much they're spending, how much their money's deposited. They'll get alerts. It's really, it's really unique and pretty much, however they want to set it up. Shop online. They can share funds with other cards. So if they were on a budget, because I know some people use the envelope system where they would put cash in the envelope and that would be their budget for the week. A lot of ladies do that, as far as being conservative and trying to save. They don't have to put it in envelopes no more. Look at this as your envelope. Take the CashPass, throw away the envelope, bring out the CashPass, and if your honeydews or your honeyets or want to put them on a budget, or the kids, put the CashPass on there, because they can't spend more than that's not loaded on the card. So a credit card can cause harm because you can overspend and go over your limit. CashPass, whatever you decide your limit is, which is how much money you put on it, that is your limit. So it's another way of teaching your kids how to be responsible, teaching your spouse how to be responsible, or just saving money all right in general, than having to worry about using all your credit cards and having all that credit card fees and interest rate. You can pay down your credit cards if you get on the program. We also offer free financial advice. We also help you with your credit help. We don't do credit repair, but credit help, as well as a little bit of things about helping you get yourself in a better financial shape, that what you were when you came to us, whether that be getting your taxes in order, borrowing a little money, figuring out where all your money might be spending at. So we'll help you understand where your money's going, help you be able to narrow down your expenses, get you on track to a safe, to a sound budget. So we don't want to see you come and visit us 12 times a year. We only want to see you a few times. 1, tax season. 2, renewing your insurance. 3, buying some life insurance for us. And 4, referring people to us and we can pay you.
That makes sense.
It
That's
does.
Great.
I mean, we don't want to make it this difficult. It's pretty much, simple as 1, 2, 3.
And so if they missed any part of what you explained about your services, so the best thing would be, if they want to see it visually, would be to go on the website?
Go on the website. Website has videos on there as well.
Okay.
www is really easy, .mkgtax.com. The first page you're going to go to is going to take you there.
And so just to make sure, M as in Mary, K, and then G as in George.
Correct.
Just like your name, right?
We're just right. It's like marketing abbreviated, mkgtax.com.
Okay. And was there anything else you wanted to add, or?
As long as people just, know what their options are, and just don't always, limit yourself to go into one place. Look at what your options are. Take a look at us, what we have. We don't try to sell anything. We just really want to give people that education to make that informed decision. Once again, when you see what your options are and see how much value that we add to our services, to where you don't have to make 3 and 4 pit stops to get one thing taken care of. You can actually go to one-stop shop and get all that taken care of, and you know, pay your bills, your money orders, pick up your cash, even having the ability to cash your check. Sometimes, you know, the banks close at a certain time, especially on weekends. You got that payroll check. Why not take that picture and put it on your CashPass card so that you can have it loaded, so you don't have to worry about, you know, that convenience of waiting until Monday. You know, if
That
you
makes
need,
sense.
And exactly, there's no, and if you borrow some money from us, there's no prepayment penalty. You just pretty much pay back what you borrowed and whatever the time is on the interest rate. And some of our interest rates are really reasonable. It can go from 14, 24 to 30%, depending on your loan amount. The lower your loan amount, the lower your interest rate.
And that would be, like you said, like for loans, not for the cash.
Correct.
Pass. That's
CashPass
different.
is completely different. It's a free product. You could pretty much, the benefit of it is, and what it's really designed for is for you to be able to get your direct deposit, how your spending habits are, whether it be online, shopping, groceries, food, just having your money safe and secure. That's what the CashPass is for. I call it your cake. And the ice cream is us being able to give you, you know, that extra money when you need it and times get hard and get you from paycheck to paycheck.
Okay. And I think you heard me speak earlier. I have my own show, Live Your
Yeah.
Dream. It's about you. I would love to have you on that because
Nope.
people like you with business owners, and it sounds to me like you're living your dream.
You know, we are, and you know, we're just looking at just getting the word out there, and so people can really understand that, you know, there is great companies out there. We just need people to be aware of, you know, where to go. It's just like, you know, directions on going somewhere out of town or, you know, taking a trip on a freeway. You know, we want to make sure that traffic comes to us and people come to us first before, you know, they make a decision and then they say, well, oh, I got to wait till next year, especially tax time. That timing has got to be precise, and you want to come somewhere where, you know, those decisions are going to be made right there face to face, not, you know, through third parties sending your information to somebody else to look at it. You know, you want that person to tell you yes or no that you're going to be, you know, doing business with and trusting with your financial information, you know, right in front of you. And so that's what we're doing. You know, we're taking, like I say, taking things out of, you know, the bank's hands where it comes to loans and actually putting it back into our hands as a business, being able to service our customers. And, you know, whether you come out with $100 loan or $500 or $1,500, or if you're, you know, able to afford our title loans, then you can come out with $2,500. There's no other places that are really giving you those kind of options. You know, your tax refund loans, you know, you have your payday loans, and then you have your title loans, and then you have all your bill pays, and then you have, if you need your car insurance, if you need your health insurance, if you need your life insurance, all that's taken care of, you know, from that one place.
Sounds great.
So we're giving people that luxury service is what we're offering.
It really sounds like you're doing a great thing for people.
It is a great thing, and it takes a lot of time for us to get, you know, we're going, you know, to where we're at now. We're like a next generation financial service company, and we want to be able to, you know, when our customers come in, they're going to be, you know, wowed when they leave out. You know, they're going to have that greatest feeling that, you know, they never experienced that anywhere else, let alone we met their financial needs.
Now, would you want to go into how you got into it, or because that would be something I would ask on my show?
Well, that is a good question because you want to be able to take control of your own destiny. Once again, you know, I looked at our approval rates when we would have other products from other, you know, banks or other partners, and it started to get, you know, people would get their hopes set to where, you know, they would be expecting that phone call that saying, hey, you got approved, come on down and get your money. And, you know, we would make more of those disappointing calls than more of those, you know, phone calls that would, you know, make them all happy and excited. And so we, you know, you go through so many of those letdowns that you start looking, you know, what else, turn to the other options and exploring. And sometimes people don't want to go through all the licensing and all the regulations and all the compliance. But, you know, it is rewarding when you're able to help people and you're able to, you know, say, you know, you don't have to worry about that other, you know, person that never did see your face, never understood your situation, never did say that, you know, you were going to get evicted in 2 days because you couldn't come up with the money to pay your rent. Now, but you're going to get your tax refund, which is we know is a guarantee. You don't have no debts. It's coming in. It's just the time, you know, being able to, you know, make people happy and being able to, you know, help the other people and change their lives. That's kind of what, you know, what planted the seed. And you want to treat people how you want to be treated as well. And when you start looking at big data, algorithms, they don't see you as the person. They don't see your hardship. They don't see, that eviction notice. They don't see those tears, saying that, you need this help and you're desperately wanting it, but, you can't help them. And so we are able to, we can't help the world, but we can help those people that understand our business and want to build a relationship with us. And, building a relationship is, doing their taxes with us, coming to us for insurance, coming to us to, buy money orders, coming to us to help, whatever you might need. That's how you build that relationship up. So when things do, come up, then you do have somebody to turn to. It's like that friend, but it's business. But it's good business.
So it sounds like you might be interested in coming out on my show.
I never did say I wouldn't. I'm all for it, and we don't always have enough time for me to talk about everything that we do, and it just takes up a lot of time. And one show for one part of our business is pretty much a lot of time already, and preparing, and hopefully we can grow. You might be a good referral partner. We're always looking for other finance agents. You can work from home. We have opportunities. We have mobile apps downloaded on your cell phone. One of the biggest things that we're going to be coming up with in the next few months is our own mobile application, so people can download that application to send us their information, in real time. So that's going to be pretty exciting.
That sounds exciting.
And it's going to be on Apple and as well as on Google. So we're really excited on how we're getting that developed.
Okay. Well, that sounds great. I think all your information is on the screen. So I guess I just want to say thank you so much for being on the show.
Well, you have your T-shirt here, so that tells you, that we are willing to, we want to make sure people feel good about us and we believe in what we offer. And, I don't always recommend something unless I actually have it. I have my own CashPass card, by the way, so I use it and I have it. So I don't recommend something to somebody to say, oh, yeah, go drive this car when I don't own it myself. I haven't, test drived it to see, yeah, it does ride pretty good. So, I have my own card. So what I recommend is something that I have myself. So I try it and I test it and I make sure, if it's suitable for me and I use it, then before I recommend it to somebody else, I'm a firm believer of owning something before I, make sure I tell somebody else to go ahead and get it as well.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, well, thanks again for being on the show.
Thank you for inviting me and having me here, and I will look forward to seeing you on your show. You got to keep in contact with me.
Okay, will do.
All right.
And we'll probably be able to, I think we could do referral services. We can network, definitely.
Building relationships is like what we like to do, and we have a business product too. We offer business loans to businesses through our network and through our partners too. So businesses are not excluded. We are thinking about the business owners and the small businesses too, so they can come to us too, and we can see what we can come up with. And once again, if they can't meet that criteria, we'll get them on track and lead them in the direction they need to go.
Sounds great.
Yep.
Thank you so much again for being on the show, and we're going to go on a commercial break.